Do you ever feel like there's something more to life than what you're experiencing? A deeper meaning, a hidden truth that's just out of reach? If so, you might be experiencing the first stirrings of a spiritual awakening. It's a journey that countless people have started on throughout history, a quest for enlightenment, for connection to something greater than themselves. But what if I told you that this journey isn't always what it seems? That beneath the surface of blissful awakening lies a dark and unsettling reality? Today, we're going to explore the scary truth about spiritual awakening. We're going to pull back the curtain and reveal the challenges, the sacrifices, and the hidden dangers that await those who dare to tread this path. And we're going to issue a warning, especially to those who feel a strong pull towards the spiritual, those who believe they might be chosen. Spiritual awakening is often portrayed as a beautiful and transformative experience. It's associated with feelings of peace, joy, and oneness with the universe. And while these experiences are certainly real and can be incredibly profound, they're only one side of the coin. The path to awakening is rarely smooth or straightforward, and it's often fraught with obstacles, setbacks, and even periods of intense darkness. Now let's clarify what we mean by spiritual awakening. It's a process of expanding consciousness, of becoming more aware of your true nature and your connection to the universe. It's about shedding limiting beliefs and patterns and stepping into a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. But it's also about confronting the shadows within, facing your deepest fears and insecurities, and questioning everything you once held to be true. And then there are the chosen ones. These are the individuals who feel a particularly strong call to awaken, who seem destined for a spiritual path. They often experience intense synchronicities, vivid dreams, and a deep knowing that they're here for a reason. But this sense of being chosen can also be a heavy burden, a source of isolation and even despair. We'll explore the different stages of spiritual awakening, from the initial call to the depths of the dark night of the soul. We'll examine the challenges and sacrifices that often accompany this journey, and we'll warn you about the potential pitfalls and dangers. But we'll also offer hope, reminding you of the incredible transformative power of awakening and the profound impact it can have on your life and the world around you. So, if you're ready to face the scary truth about spiritual awakening, if you're prepared to confront the shadows and accept the light, then join us on this journey of discovery. Remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding the full spectrum of awakening, you can navigate this path with greater wisdom, courage, and resilience. The journey of spiritual awakening often begins with a call, a subtle whisper, or a resounding roar that beckons you towards a deeper truth. This call can manifest in various ways, sometimes through a profound experience that shakes the very foundation of your reality. It might be a near-death experience, a brush with mortality that forces you to reevaluate your priorities and question the meaning of life. Or perhaps it's a traumatic event, a loss or a betrayal that shatters your illusions and leaves you searching for solace and understanding. For others, the call might be more subtle, a persistent feeling of discontent, a nagging sense that there's something more to life than the daily grind. It might be a yearning for deeper connection, a longing for purpose and meaning beyond the material world. It could even be a simple curiosity, a desire to explore the mysteries of the universe and understand your place within it. Whatever the form, the call to awaken is a powerful force, a stirring within your soul that cannot be ignored. It's an invitation to start on a journey of self-discovery, to shed the layers of conditioning and societal expectations, and to uncover your true essence. It's a chance to break free from the limitations of the ego and tap into the infinite wisdom and potential that lies within. But answering the call is not always easy. It often requires stepping outside your comfort zone, challenging your beliefs, and facing your deepest fears. It may involve making significant changes in your life, letting go of relationships, careers, or lifestyles that no longer serve your growth. It's a path that demands courage, commitment, and a willingness to surrender to the unknown. For those who feel the call to awaken, the initial stages can be exhilarating. There's a sense of excitement, a newfound curiosity about the world and your place within it. You might start exploring spiritual practices, reading books, attending workshops, or seeking out teachers and mentors. You might experience a heightened sense of intuition, synchronicity, and connection to the universe. It's a time of opening, of expanding your awareness and accepting new possibilities. But be warned, the path to awakening is not always a smooth ascent. It's often marked by twists and turns, challenges and setbacks. And as you progress on this journey, you'll inevitably encounter the shadows within, the hidden aspects of yourself that you've long suppressed or denied. This is where the true test of courage begins, where the real work of transformation unfolds. For many who heed the call, the initial stages of awakening are akin to a honeymoon phase. It's a time of wonder and euphoria where the world seems to shimmer with newfound beauty and meaning. As your consciousness expands, you might experience a profound sense of peace, joy, and interconnectedness. Synchronicities abound, and the universe seems to conspire in your favor, offering signs and guidance at every turn. You may feel a surge of creativity, a deeper connection to your intuition, and an enhanced ability to manifest your desires. Relationships may deepen, and you might find yourself drawn to like-minded individuals who share your newfound passion for spiritual growth. It's a time of blossoming, of shedding old limitations and accepting a more authentic and vibrant version of yourself. This honeymoon phase can be incredibly seductive, lulling you into a false sense of security and accomplishment. You might start to believe that you've arrived, that you've finally reached the pinnacle of spiritual evolution. But be warned, this blissful state is often fleeting, a temporary respite before the storm. While we look into the mysteries of your being, you'll inevitably encounter the shadows that lurk beneath the surface. The honeymoon phase gives way to the infamous dark night of the soul, a period of profound challenge and transformation. It's a time when your deepest fears, insecurities, and unresolved traumas rise to the surface, demanding your attention and healing. The dark night of the soul is a crucible of fire, a descent into the depths of your being where you confront the parts of yourself that you've long denied or suppressed. It's a time of intense emotional upheaval where you may experience feelings of anxiety, depression, confusion, and even despair. The ego, that false sense of self that you've clung to for so long, begins to dissolve, leaving you feeling lost and disoriented. During this phase, you might question everything you once believed, including your spiritual path, your relationships, and your purpose in life. The world may seem bleak and meaningless, and you might feel utterly alone in your struggles. It's a time of profound vulnerability and surrender, where you're forced to let go of all that you once held dear and accept the raw, unfiltered truth of your existence. The dark night of the soul is not a punishment. but rather an invitation to deep healing and transformation. It's an opportunity to confront your shadow self, to integrate the fragmented parts of your psyche, and to emerge as a more whole and authentic being. But it's also a test of faith, a challenge that requires immense courage and resilience. Many seekers stumble and fall during this phase, overwhelmed by the intensity of their emotions and the seeming futility of their efforts. Some turn back, seeking solace in the familiar comforts of their old lives. Others become trapped in cycles of self-doubt and despair, unable to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Their demons accept the darkness. The dark night of the soul can be a profound catalyst for growth. It's a time of deep introspection, of shedding old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you. It's a chance to reevaluate your priorities, to align your actions with your values, and to step into a more empowered and purposeful way of being. Emerging from the depths of the dark night requires unwavering faith and a willingness to surrender to the process, even when it feels unbearable. It's during this phase that your beliefs are tested, your resolve is challenged, and your commitment to the path is put to the ultimate trial. The ego, that persistent voice of doubt and fear, will whisper in your ear, urging you to turn back, to seek comfort in the familiar, to abandon your quest for truth. But it's precisely in these moments of doubt that your true strength is revealed. It's when you choose to stay the course, to trust the process, and to keep moving forward even when you can't see the destination, that you demonstrate the depth of your spiritual commitment. The test of faith is not about blind belief or adherence to dogma, but rather an unwavering trust in your own inner wisdom and the unfolding of your unique journey. As you navigate the challenges of the dark night, you might find yourself questioning everything you once held sacred. Religious beliefs, societal norms, even your own sense of identity may come under scrutiny. This process of deconstruction can be both liberating and disorienting as you dismantle the structures that once defined your reality. But it's through this process of questioning and dismantling that you create space for new insights and perspectives to emerge. You begin to see the world with fresh eyes, unburdened by preconceived notions and limiting beliefs. You become more open to possibilities, more receptive to the subtle whispers of your intuition, and more attuned to the interconnectedness of all things. The test of faith is not about proving anything to anyone, but rather about discovering your own truth, your own unique path to spiritual fulfillment. It's about cultivating a deep sense of trust in yourself, in the universe, and in the unfolding of your journey, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. While everyone on the path of spiritual awakening faces challenges, there are those who seem to be particularly chosen for this journey. These individuals often experience a profound sense of purpose, a deep knowing that they're here to fulfill a specific mission or role. They may possess unique gifts, talents, or insights that set them apart from others, and they often feel a strong pull towards service and contribution. Being a chosen one can be both a blessing and a burden. On the one hand, it can provide a sense of meaning and direction, a clarity of purpose that fuels your passion and drive. But on the other hand, the weight of responsibility can be overwhelming. You might feel isolated, misunderstood, or even burdened by the expectations placed upon you. The ego can easily become inflated, leading to feelings of superiority or spiritual bypassing, where you avoid dealing with your own shadows and limitations. The concept of being chosen can also create a sense of separation, a belief that you're somehow different or better than others. This can lead to judgment, arrogance, and a disconnect from the very people you're meant to serve. It's important to remember that everyone is on their own unique path, and that awakening is not a competition or a hierarchy. True spiritual leadership comes from a place of humility, compassion, and service. It's about using your gifts and talents to uplift others, to inspire and empower them on their own journeys. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and working towards the collective good. If you feel a sense of being chosen, accept it with gratitude and responsibility. Use your gifts wisely, cultivate humility, and remain grounded in your connection to others. Remember, the greatest leaders are those who serve with love, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to the betterment of all. Awakening, while offering profound rewards, also comes with a price. As you shed old layers of conditioning and step into a more authentic version of yourself, you may find that your life undergoes significant changes. Relationships may shift, careers may change, and your social circles may evolve as you align your actions with your newfound values and priorities. The pursuit of spiritual growth often requires sacrifices. You might need to let go of material possessions, unhealthy habits, or toxic relationships that no longer serve your highest good. You might find yourself drawn to a simpler lifestyle, one that prioritizes inner peace and connection over external validation and material success. This process of shedding and realignment can be challenging, even painful at times. You might experience feelings of loss, grief, or loneliness as you navigate these transitions. It's important to remember that these changes are a natural part of the awakening process and that they ultimately lead to greater freedom, authenticity, and fulfillment. Another price of awakening is the constant battle with the ego. Even as you progress on your spiritual journey, the ego will continue to rear its head, tempting you with doubts, fears, and desires. It will try to convince you that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy of love or happiness, that you'll never truly awaken. This internal struggle can be exhausting, but it's also an opportunity for growth. By recognizing the ego's tactics and learning to observe its thoughts and emotions without judgment, you can gradually diminish its power and reclaim your true sovereignty. It's a lifelong practice, but one that yields incredible rewards in terms of inner peace and self-mastery. There's the risk of madness and delusion. As you expand your consciousness and tap into higher realms of awareness, it's important to remain grounded and discerning. There's a fine line between spiritual insight and delusion, between intuition and wishful thinking. It's crucial to cultivate a strong sense of self-awareness and to seek guidance from trusted mentors or teachers who can help you navigate these uncharted territories. The price of awakening is not to be taken lightly. It's a journey that demands courage, resilience, and a willingness to face the full spectrum of human experience, both the light and the dark. But for those who are willing to pay the price, the rewards are immeasurable. While you go through the complexities of spiritual awakening, it's crucial to proceed with caution and discernment. The path is fraught with potential pitfalls, and it's easy to become misled or misguided. There are countless teachers, gurus, and spiritual practices vying for your attention, each promising enlightenment or quick fixes. It's essential to be discerning in your choices, to trust your intuition, and to seek guidance from those who have walked the path before you. Beware of false prophets and spiritual bypassing, where you attempt to transcend your challenges without doing the necessary inner work. True awakening requires facing your shadows, healing your wounds, and integrating all aspects of your being. There are no shortcuts on the path to enlightenment. It's a lifelong journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your victories, and learn from your setbacks. And most importantly, cultivate a strong foundation of self-love and compassion. While you progress on your journey, you'll inevitably encounter challenges and obstacles. There will be times when you feel lost, confused, or overwhelmed. It's during these moments that it's crucial to reach out for support, whether from trusted friends, mentors, or therapists. You're not alone on this path. There are countless others who have walked this road before you, and their wisdom and experience can be invaluable. Don't forget to ground yourself in the present moment. While it's important to have a vision for your future and to strive for spiritual growth, it's equally important to appreciate the beauty and abundance of the here and now. Cultivate practices that bring you back to the present, such as mindfulness, meditation, or spending time in nature. By heeding these warnings and cultivating discernment, you can navigate the path of spiritual awakening with greater wisdom and resilience. It's a journey, not a destination. Accept the challenges, celebrate the victories, and trust in the unfolding of your unique path. The journey of spiritual awakening, while fraught with challenges and uncertainties, is ultimately a path of profound transformation and liberation. It's a journey that leads you back to your true essence, to the boundless love and wisdom that resides within. It's a journey that empowers you to live a more authentic, purposeful, and fulfilling life. While you go through this path, remember to accept both the light and the dark, to honor your strengths and acknowledge your limitations. Cultivate discernment, seek guidance, and trust in the unfolding of your unique journey. And above all, remember that you are not alone. There are countless others who are walking this path alongside you, and together we can create a world that is more compassionate, connected, and awake. If this exploration of the scary truth about spiritual awakening has resonated with you, we invite you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Together, let's continue to explore the mysteries of the human spirit and support each other on this journey of awakening.